I still hear my niece's voice sometimes, trembling, desperate. "Auntie, Mom said it's a prank, but he isn't waking up." The world froze. My coffee cup shattered against the floor. 2 hours, that's all it took. 2 hours since I'd trusted her, the woman who smiled like family but moved like venom. I called the cops before I even grabbed my keys. Every second driving to that park felt like my heart was clawing through glass. When I got there, I saw the flashing lights first. Then her, my sister-in-law, Anila, crying too loud, too fake. She said it over and over. "It was just a joke, I swear." But the tremor in her hands told me she already knew she'd gone too far. Anila came into our lives with perfume and promises. She was charming, loud, the kind of woman who called you sister after one dinner. I wanted to believe her. We shared tea, secrets, and for a while, trust. But Anila had a mean streak hidden behind her laughter. She called it playfulness. I called it control. She'd tease my son about his shyness, mock his drawings, call him the quiet one. And when I asked her to stop, she smiled that practiced smile. "Relax, I'm just toughening him up." I should have listened to my instincts then, but I didn't. I believed the illusion of family. It started small, little lies, twisted stories told to my in-laws. She'd whisper that I was too strict, that I kept my son isolated. Then one day I overheard her talking to a friend. She laughed. "He cries so easily. Maybe I'll scare him a little next time, just to toughen him up." That was the first time I saw red. But I didn't confront her. Not yet. I wanted her to believe I was still blind. I documented everything, every comment, every message, every petty humiliation. Because women like her don't fall by accident. They fall when truth hits the right pressure point. I started playing her game back. Friendly, supportive, even grateful. I let her think she'd won. So when she called me that morning, voice sugar sweet, "Let's take the kids out together. Cousin's Day. No hard feelings?" I agreed, calmly, because I knew this was my opening. Before I let her go, I made sure my son wore the small smartwatch I'd gotten him. She laughed at it, said it looked too high-tech for a child. I smiled. "It's just for peace of mind." And it was. The incident 2 hours later. The call, the crying, the panic. By the time I reached the park, my son was unconscious but breathing. The medic said he'd ingested something, candy laced with a sleep-inducing substance. Anila swore she didn't know, said it was a prank gone wrong. But the smartwatch had recorded everything. Every word, every laugh, every second of her little prank. At the station, she sat across from me, her face pale under the harsh lights. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I simply placed the recording on the table. Her voice played through the speakers. "He'll freak out when he wakes up. It's just a prank." Then a pause. My son's faint whimper. Her laughter. The room fell silent. The officer looked at her, then at me, and I watched as the confidence drained from her face, inch by inch. When they led her away, she tried to speak. "Please, tell them I didn't mean." I stood. "Tell that to my son when he wakes up." She was charged with child endangerment and assault. Her friends who once adored her avoided her calls. My in-laws begged for mercy. I gave them silence. It took my son 3 days to fully wake. When he did, his first words broke me. "Mom, I knew you'd come." I smiled. He didn't need to know how close I came to losing control that night. Anila's downfall wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Justice doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers through the ruins of those who thought they were untouchable. Now, whenever I see her at family gatherings, court-mandated ones, she can't meet my eyes. She shakes, just a little, because she knows I'm the woman she tried to destroy, And I didn't just survive. I ended her game.